はい、どうも皆さんこんにちは、ゆうきです。アーノルド・パーマー、インビテーショナル選手権。これちょっと発音間違えてるよね。アーノルド・パーマー、インビテーショナル選手権ですね。本日初日です。やってきましょう。前回が散々な目に遭ってますね。いやー、ちょっとね、頑張っていきたいと思います。さあ、1番ホールですね。438ヤードです。パー4ですね。ちょっと早い出ちゃったな。オッケー。ナイスショー。
Take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
3メーターか。2メーターに変わったな。いや、遅い出ちゃった。いや、距離ぴったりいってたけどな。もう右、左って。ちょっと右行くよね。結構右引っ張っちゃうと思うんだよな。意外と引っ張んない。意外と普通にまっすぐ行ってびっくり。さあ決めればパーです。嫌な距離だな。ちょっと速いし。OK。さあオープニング1番ホールパーでスタートです。ちょっとね前回もやっぱパターもねそうなんだけど、その2打目というかそこがうまくいってないっていうのはあるんで、そこをね。
However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
Looks to be going with the 4 iron.
ナイスオン。とりあえずナイスオン乗せたって感じだね。
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
でちょっと下るんだよね。曲がりきんなかった。
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
Good putt that.
OK、ナイスパー。
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's got momentum now. Just birdied the last hole.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall.
さあ、3番ホールパー4です。向かい風。
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of. But if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
俺らしくいかないとね。ちょっと左に持ってく。ああ、まっすぐ行ったな、意外と。速いが出た分まっすぐ行ったな。結構ピンから離れちゃったね。さあ下りだ。やだな。しかも結構下るんだよねこれ。いやーダメだ、外した。OK、ナイスパー。
Moving up the leaderboard, I like it.
The first of the par fives reached the fourth hole.
さあ、4番ホールです。
That shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Rich, I love being back at Bay Hill every time because you get to honour the absolute legend of our game, the King, Arnold Palmer. There's just an air of something extra special this week, isn't there?
When you step on the property here at Bay Hill, you know you're in the presence of something special. Arnold Palmer's legacy was really built here, wasn't it? Granted, he absolutely brought everything he had to PGA Tour, but when you come to Bay Hill and you have all the monuments, especially the statue right behind number 1 and number 10 tee boxes, you just get a chill.
38フィート。
Man, this is some kind of awesome place. I cannot wait to tee it up here. And saying that, Mr. Palmer did not leave a knockoff course. That's very easy for these players. But listen, they come back here every year knowing that they need and they want to honor the gentleman who helped form the legacy of the PGA Tour. And that's why they're out here playing for all the money.
This has eyes for the hole.
いやー外した。マジかー。
That's too bad. And this putt to move into the top 10.
OK、ナイスバーディー。
The fifth at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front nine, measuring just under 400.
さあ5番ホールです。
Critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers, lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
狙えるか。抜けてるね。大丈夫。49ヤード。49ヤード。いやー転がりすぎるか。OK。
Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5.
やべ、強い。だよね
Good putters will make these right on 5 feet.
ー。オッケー。
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's
あ
currently
の辺の
trailing
微
her
調整
rival.
失敗
Let's
した
see what
時困る
happens here.
な。
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
そうだな。あれがな、うまく微調整がちゃんとできてる時はやっぱ入ってんだよね。さあ、パー
Out to the
5。
right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a
350
really
か。
solid birdie opportunity.
まあ、オッケ
That was wonderfully done. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Just 2 shots behind.
ー。いやー、これ困るな。
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Ooh, back there, horsey.
旗包みみたいな。
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Brooke Henderson. This rivalry could get interesting here.
やだな、すげえ下ってるじゃん。
Looking better.
オッケー、読み切った。
Super shot. And that moves her into the top 5 for the tournament too.
ナイスイーグル。
She finds herself in a share of the lead.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's have a look at the 7th hole of par 3.
さあ、7番ホールのパー3で
So
す。
slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
going with the 6 iron here.
早いから右だ。
She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from
いやー、今日ちょっとこういうの多いな。下りでっていうね。すげえ下るわけじゃないんだろうな。いやー、曲がるな。オッケー、いいよ。
Start of about 6 feet coming up.
This for par.
That's well
ちょっと危なかったな、今のも。
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got some
Nice
work
putt.
to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
Sitting at -1 in a share of 8th position. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. She's in a share of top spot.
さあ、8番です。
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back
こ
off
れ
the
は
green
ちょっ
into the
と
drain.
不運でしかない。
Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
いや、これうわー、また落とした。
Headed to the water.
いやー、このコースだけで2回落としたよ。
Sixth shot coming up.
いや、てか
Currently
見えない
tied
見
for
え
the
ない。
lead.
どうなのどうなのよ。
Sadly, she's hit this one into the water, folks.
いや、もうなんだろう、3回目だよ。うわ、めっちゃ遠い。
That didn't look like their best swing to me.
いやー、このコースだけでやばいことになってる。
Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
相当やばい。
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Trailing by 6 shots.
さあ、プラ6だよ。このコースだけでプラ6って。さあ、3オーバーまで落としちゃいましたね。ひどい話だ。
Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9 and one they have to find the fairway with.
And now over to Brooke Henderson.
いやー、参ったね、これは。
In this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
ちょっとでかい。
This is looking good.
しょうがない。
Getting ready to play their third. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
You better believe it is
ナイスパー。さあ、パーじゃダメなんだよね。そうだね。パーじゃダメだな。超えるかな。
But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
いや、遅いだよ。
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
And coming up well short.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
OK。
Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard.
危ない。ナイスパー。
Trailing by 7 after that hole. The par for 11th resembles
さあ、11番です。
the big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and
nice
successful,
shot.
you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
From around 120 yards here.
It's ちょっと早い出ちゃったよ。
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. And here we are with the third
こう
shot.
いう大事なとこで早いとか出しすぎなんだよね、俺。だから大事なところが決めれないんだろうな。OK! ナイスバーディーだ。よく読めてた今のは。
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on
さあ、2オーバーに戻しましたよ。さあ、12番パー5。
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left.
Nice kick.
Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
難しいな。226か。いや、ダメだな。
Clubbing up, smart. Gotta control it though. Let's see.
ああ、こぼれんのか、そっち行っちゃうのか。ああ、止まった。
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
さあ、久しぶりに上りですね。ああ、弱いな。
Terrific shot, almost an eagle. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Now 6
さあ、ナイスバーディーで1オーバーまで来ました。さあ、13番です。
It does more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side. Open up the angle for your second shot. And it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second
Okay.
shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
ちょっとだけ。OK。
That's nicely done. A birdie putt awaits. You can mark it down. That's birdie
Okay, nice
for
birdie.
today. That's an
さあ、イーブンに戻したよ。やっと戻したよ。
to level par.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
さあ、14番ですね。パー3。
Going with the 4-iron
ちょ
here.
っと早い出たけど、OK。
Not bad. And he's down there. You got a read?
She's got a nice little 14-footer here.
Yeah, 曲がんない。
It's just about 3 feet away. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
思いのほか曲がんなかったな、今の。
Catch up with Brooke Henderson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next.
さあ、15番です。パー4。
15th par 4.
Strong par 4. Your dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
105ヤード。105ヤードか。
Okay, let's get those two.
早いな。だいぶ早かったな。
Even for the day. Currently tied for 10th place.
OK。
Lovely shot into a few feet. Putting for a par now. Yeah, well.
Nice putt.
Let's move on to the next. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. Well, one of the great parts of the finish
さあ、
is Bayhill's
16 番ですね。パー5か。
Starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers.
いやー、バンカー行っちゃった。
Second shot should be with
こりゃ
a
2
middle to
オン
long
きつい
iron to a
な。
green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
This one looks to be a tad wayward.
危ねえ、池越えてよかった。いや、チップで打ってここか。 これがしかも60、75しかいかないんでしょ。それだと無理だな。
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
やや下りで、この速さか。やだね。めっちゃ速いな。ここまでいかねえかな。ちょっと弱かった。ナイスイーブン。イーブンじゃねえ、ナイスパー。ナイスイーブン。さあ、17番。
Causes more stress for the players, I think, than
any
other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find, as it's so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
あれぐらいの感覚なんだけどね。
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
ちょっとこぼれた。
Have the right stuff there.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
もうちょい押したかったけどしょうがない。
She needs this to save par.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Okay.
Yeah. Good
Nice
job.
par.
Nice par. Why do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill.
さあ、最終18番です。
But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls.
止まれ。止まった。危ねえ。
or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
「右に引っ張るな」もうちょいかな。いやー、右に結構引っ張ったわ。まあ OK。さあ、最後は34フィートのバーディーパットです。 惜しい。外した。はい、ということで本日は、イーブンパーです。いやあそこね、あれね、あのコースね、いや、まあしょうがないという感じです。よかったらまた見てください。ありがとうございます。